8 skiers are confirmed dead after a powerful avalanche struck the Sierra Nevada mountains. Rescue crews battled harsh conditions to search for survivors. Authorities are investigating weather and snowpack conditions as officials warn of continued avalanche across the region. President Trump convened his senior national security team today to weigh U.S. strategy on Iran amid escalating tensions and possible military action, with Tehran under pressure to respond to U.S. demands or face increased confrontation. Environmental groups filed a lawsuit against the Trump administration after it moved to reverse a major climate finding that underpins federal greenhouse gas regulations. Critics say the rollback threatens environmental protections, while officials argue the change is legally justified and economically necessary. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg says he contacted Apple CEO Tim Cook to discuss the well-being of teens and children online. Zuckerberg emphasized the need for stronger safety measures and collaboration between tech companies to better protect young users across digital platforms. Russia and Ukraine concluded another round of difficult peace talks without a major breakthroughs. Both sides described the discussions as tense but said dialogue would continue. Key issues, including territory and security guarantees, remain unresolved as the war drags on. The Trump administration has released $127 million in overdue funds for the New York-New Jersey Gateway Tunnel project. President Trump previously criticized the project as a future boondoggle, but officials say the funding will support critical infrastructure improvements. Hungary says it will temporarily halt diesel shipments to Ukraine after disruptions in Russian oil supplies raised domestic energy concerns. Officials say the move is necessary to protect Hungary's fuel security as regional tensions continue to strain energy routes across Europe. The U.S. government is reportedly developing a new online portal aimed at bypassing content restrictions in Europe and other regions. Officials say the move supports free speech, while critics warn it could heighten tensions over digital sovereignty and online regulation worldwide. Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi, re-elected by Parliament, says she will seek closer cooperation with the United States on rare earths development and economic security during talks with President Trump. At least 12 Democratic lawmakers plan to boycott President Trump's State of the Union address. Instead of attending the speech, they will join a rally on the National Mall organized by progressive advocacy groups, signaling protest over the administration's policy. New York City official Mamdani has relaunched homeless encampment sweeps, aiming to clear tents from public spaces. City leaders say the move is about safety and sanitation, while critics argue it fails to address long-term housing solutions for the homeless population. Heavy snowfall and wind gusting up to 60 miles per hour swept across the Northland, causing widespread power outages. Minnesota Power reported 1,156 customers without electricity as of Wednesday afternoon. Crews are working to restore service as conditions improve. The iconic presidential jet Air Force One is getting a makeover. Officials say the aircraft will feature a new color scheme, updating its classic design. The refreshed look is part of a broader modernization plan for the next generation of presidential planes. Economist Nouriel Roubini, once nicknamed Dr. Doom for his bleak forecast, is striking a brighter tone. Roubini now says technological innovation and AI-driven productivity could lift U.S. economic growth to 4% annually by 2030, signaling a surprisingly bullish outlook for the decade ahead. Etsy shares surged 14% after the company announced it will sell fashion marketplace Depop to eBay for $1.2 billion. Investors welcomed the move as Etsy focuses on its core business and strengthens its financial position. Anthony Hernandez slammed Sean Strickland over a racist social media post and promised payback inside the octagon. Hernandez vowed to torture him when they meet at UFC Houston, saying he'll let his performance speak louder than words on fight night. In a stunning moment, UCLA's head coach removed his own player mid-game after a hard foul against Michigan State. Spartans coach Tom Izzo said he had never seen a coach eject his own player before, calling it an unprecedented scene in college basketball. SpaceX is rolling out its advanced Stargaze space management system to reduce the risk of satellite collisions. The company says the technology improves real-time tracking and automated maneuvering, aiming to keep crowded orbits safer as thousands of satellites circle Earth. Senator Elizabeth Warren is calling on the Federal Reserve and Treasury Department to avoid any bailout of crypto billionaires. She says taxpayer money should not be used to rescue risky digital asset ventures, urging regulators to protect consumers instead of wealthy investors. Former Disney Channel star Christy Carlson Romano revealed she received a positive cancer screening test result. The actress said she feels nervous and a bit scared as she awaits further testing, asking fans for support and prayers during this uncertain time. Oscar-winning Studio Neon, the company behind Parasite and Anora, is reportedly in talks to sell a stake to media firm Department M. The potential deal could expand Neon's global reach and boost financing for future independent film projects.